everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So a while back on this channel I was talking about the fact that I need to update my passport. And a lot of you guys asked me what I suggest to do for passport photos and if I would show you the process. And here we are almost a year later and I'm finally getting around to that. As you can see, I still not have updated my passport and time is running out for me to update it. So I'm getting the photos done today. Actually, I've already taken the photos before I filmed this bit, but it literally only took me about 15 minutes to get the photos done, edited, and sent out to Walgreens to get printed out so I can pick them up today and send them in my application. Now, generally when it comes to getting professional photos done as a photographer, I'm kind of biased and I will always tell people like 9 times out of 10 to go to a professional photographer to get your photos done, especially if this is a photo that you're going to use for a long time because you want it done right, especially if it's something that's going to represent you and you take a lot of stock in it. I feel, however, that passport photos are like the one exception to that rule, or maybe not the one exception to the rule, but definitely a major exception to that rule because it's just so much easier and convenient to do it at your home. And pretty much everyone has everything you need to actually get the photos done. All you really need is a white background, something to balance the camera that you're going to be using on. Make sure you have some source of light. I'm right now using a lighting system. However, you can use a natural window light if you want. That does work just as good. Obviously, your computer to upload your digital file and whatnot, and a camera. You can use your cell phone camera. Most cell phone cameras actually have enough megapixels to make sure the image is big enough and has enough resolution so when you print it, it is not grainy and is acceptable by the US State Department. However, I do like using anything from my mirrorless, my DSLR, a point and shoot can also work. Now, before we actually go into how to take the actual photos, since it is really quick and simple, I figured I would go ahead and read to you some of the guidelines that the State Department gives to you. Obviously, every State Department is going to be slightly different, and this is from the US State Department's website. If you're in a different country, you want to double check with your State Department to see what their rules and regulations are for your passport photo, and that way it doesn't get rejected, because rejection sucks. Oh gosh, that's a different story we'll go into. So when you submit this photo, you want to make sure your photo is in color. You also want to make sure your photo is 2 by 2 inches, and this is a specific setting that you need to put your photo in when it's finished, if that just made any sense, but I'll just give you guys a link to an app that does that for you automatically. You also want to make sure that your head is about 1 inch away from the borders, and there is also another app that I can show you that does this for you. The US State Department also has an app on their website that will do this for you, and you just readjust your head size to make sure it's in frame. Along with that, you want to make sure your photo is taken within the last 6 months, which is obviously why you're doing it now. And you want to make sure you're facing directly to the camera, no profile shots, or else that will be rejected, or even like slightly turned like this, they'll reject it. Also, you want to make sure your face is fully visible, so no hair all over your eyes or anything like that. That is not acceptable, and that will get your photo rejected in the quickness. So also no hats, no earphones, or anything like that. The exceptions are if you are wearing a religious garb or a religious outfit, and you wear that every day, you can wear that in your passport photo as well. And if you have a hearing problem, hearing deficiency, there we go, and you are wearing earpiece, you can wear that earpiece in your passport photo as well. You just need to send in medical documentations letting them know that what it is that's in the photo there. Also, you need to be wearing your everyday outfit, which means you can't wear any uniforms for work or anything like that. Again, the exception is if you are wearing something that's part of your religion, you can wear that in your passport photo, so long as it's something that you wear every single day. Now, there's a myth that says you cannot wear makeup in your passport photos, and that is not true. You can indeed wear makeup in your passport photos, especially if you're wearing makeup every day. The only thing is it cannot be heavy costuming like makeup at all. Something nice and simple and neutral like this will work perfectly fine, and your photo will not be rejected for wearing makeup like this. Another thing is a lot of people think you cannot smile in your passport photos. That also is not true. You can definitely smile in your passport photos. However, the photo still has to present as fairly neutral as what you would look like most of the times. One last thing is that this was more of a recent change as of 2016, the end of 2016. However, you no longer can wear glasses in your passport photos unless it's for a very specific medical reason, like I think it's like ocular surgery or something like that you just got done. You can wear glasses then, but again you would need to submit medical paperwork in with your passport application to explain why you had to wear glasses. Otherwise your photo will be rejected once more. Finally, your photos must be printed on photo printer. Ugh. Your photos must be printed on photo quality paper, which is generally why people get them sent out to get them done, because you also don't want to get it smeared. It can be glossy or matte, it doesn't really matter, it just needs to be on photo paper. So if you have that at home and you have a good quality printer at home, you can do it at home. However, it's just a lot easier to get the formatted at home and sent off to Walgreens, where you know they have a printer that's going to print it out high quality and you don't have to worry about that quality. So first we've got to take our picture, and it's one of the easiest things to do in the world. I went ahead and put my camera on a tripod and then marked out a spot on the floor where I would stand so that my face would be captured by the camera, since I don't have a monitor on this one. And I set a timer and I literally just took several pictures. I did this a couple of times so I could have a whole bunch of pictures to look at and pick out my favorite one. As you guys can see, it's so easy. I'm in my pajamas here. So once you've got your picture all uploaded to your computer, you're going to go to idphotoforyou.com. It's a wonderful website that you can use to edit your state photos. You want to make sure that your country is selected, that you have the passport and visa at 2.2 or 2 by 2 inches, which I think is the only option. And then your 4 by 6 is your photo paper option, and you're going to upload your file. So once your file is uploaded to the site, and it'll take a little bit to load, but once your file is uploaded to the site, you're going to begin to manipulate your photo so it fits the guidelines, and they show you how to do the guidelines below. So you just want to make sure your face is in between the two dots. The top of your forehead should be at the center of the first dot, and then your chin should be at the second dot. And you just want to mess around with it a little bit. You can see to your right, they will have a little guide where your eyes are, and your eyes should fall right in the center there. If your eyes are falling in the center, then you'll be good for your passport photo. And this is taking me forever to mess around because Edison is wiggling in my arms, but it's really simple to do. So when you're done, you're going to hit Make Photo, and it's going to take you to a page where you can download your image, and it will take about 60 seconds to download. I just kind of edited it here. But once you're done, download your photo and go ahead and save it as a file you can find, and then head over to Walgreens or your favorite place to print your photos. Make sure you use Ebates, guys, because you can save some coins that way for sure. I'll leave my referral code down below so you can sign up, and I think you get $10 off your first purchase or something like that. But anyway, I just went to Walgreens.com and uploaded it, and that's pretty much it. I pulled the photo down from my saved images, which I just saved on my desktop so I can find it easily, and then it just uploads fairly quickly, and then just proceed to check out. And that is it. Anyway, I hope this video was useful for you guys. I know I can be kind of all over the place, and I'm working on being more concise and to the point and everything like that. But I hope this was useful for you, especially if you are trying to get your passport in the quickness. But anyway, I hope you liked this. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!